Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Rev. This is Empyrion Galactic Survival. Update 3.6.0. Now, they had a small little update where they went in and they changed a few small things like we've got new drones running around now and a bunch of different behavioral stuff, but this update was pretty major. As you can see, we'll start with this. That's armor plating. You can armor plate your vehicles now. Also, the rocket launchers actually look like rocket launchers now. So, that's pretty cool. We'll go inside here real quick. Let's see, I don't think, all this stuff's the same. But, once you get in here is where things start getting interesting. So, the newest thing is the Promethean pellets can now turn into a large fuel pack, right? So you get a fuel value of 100 versus the old, which was 30, versus the hydrogen, which you can make now, that only has 15. So we've got 3 steps here. So you can just, as long as you've got the Promethean packs, the top 2 here, you can make hydrogen, but you can't put the hydrogen into the our hydrogen maker here. See, H2O2 generator. You can see here it makes both hydrogen and oxygen, and we still have got our oxygen generator over here. I'm stocking up. And then over here we've got the water generator, and you know, man, I only use that till I get about 100 of them, because then I just make med packs. And I don't seem to need it after that. So I know there is some stuff with baking and food that you can do, but anyways, so next up, let's go to the weapons. Alright, so we've got a new weapon. We got a laser pistol with a new model on it. We also have a Han Solo looking SOB handgun there. Boy, that looks an awful lot like old Han Solo. Maybe it's a little bit of love. If you look down here, all of these guys all look different now. So all of the ship weapons all look different, and then they have added, let's see, we had the minigun and the rocket. They added a cannon turret and a rocket, or not rocket, yeah, rocket. Oh, one's for CV. So one's a capital vessel rocket, and it looks different than it did before. And then we've got this one for here, and then of course we still have the rocket turret on the Humvee, and now it has a minigun turret. And this goes on the base, a plasma turret and a flak turret. So you got all kinds of different weapons now you can load your base up on to protect yourself from drones and other players once they launch the multiplayer servers. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what these new weapons look like. Going up. Oh, and here we go. So, you know, they look kind of the same to an extent. Although, wow, the, let's see. The plasma looks really cool now. Anyways, so that's the plasma. I think that's the flak turret. And then this is the minigun. Woo doggy. And then we've got I think a missile turret here. The rocket turret. There we go. So there we go. There are all the new turrets. And then the next thing I'm going to show you guys, they put new scaffolding in. Right? You can put the scaffolding in, or you see we've got this type, and then there is this type. So that one's at a slant, this one's straight. Or if you want to use the really expensive version, you can put deck armor. You can put the armor, you can just use the armor here to build walkways inside your big capital vessels. which is pretty cool. Okay, so we'll go look at some of the other stuff that they've done, building-wise. This is a pretty big update. As always, I will put a link in the description just so you guys can go out and check it out. Alright, so building blocks. So they've added a bunch. You've got interior walls, whole wall, a corner, then of course, like I said, the armor plate. We just used to have the truss block. Now there's a ramp and a triangle corner that you guys saw up there. Regular stairs, freestanding. Stair wedge long, steep ramp. Let's see, interior wall, that's another new one. And then, let's see, we've got, of course, a bunch of new window options. Vertical, non-transparent. Of course, more interior wall, interior block, interior light. Want to know what that light looks like? Doo-doo. Like the drone bases. And then I already showed you guys the scaffolding, but I saved one of each. Whoops, wait a minute. Okay, so we'll put first the interior wall down. You can see you can stick it anywhere that you want. And you can make them any shape of the box that you want, as you can see, or the new interior walls, which is 2, so it's kind of redundant, but you know, if you want to build big rooms, small rooms, however you want to do it, might be easier for you. It's all good. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys what some of the new weapons look like. So the Han Solo gun, right? It's got a nice scope on it, which is nice, but it only does 80 damage. So that's how fast you can fire it. And then the little laser gun, it looks cool, but it only does 5 more damage, and it's really slow to shoot. Personally, I stick with the minigun, or the new rocket launcher. As you can see here, they made a new overlay for it, and now you can't right click like you can with this scope. You can't do that with the minigun or the rocket launcher. You used to be able to, but that's okay. Those you're kind of spraying and praying anyway. So let's see. Oh, and one of the very important new things, because you're going to have to now use this to be able to build all of these things, is a new tech tree. You hit your O key, and here we go. This is the tech tree. Now what happens is, as you kill things, now the fastest way to do it so far, kill everything and mine. I did about 500 each of all my resources, and I killed a bunch of things, and I was already up to level 10. So anyways, we'll go through this here. So you capital vessel, of course. Now I don't understand why all of this isn't just unlocked after like 10, because there's no way you're going to be doing, you know, you can't even get up there. You'll see as we go here. But anyway, so as you see, all these various parts here. But that's not all. And we got thruster large, pulsar, plasma turret. Ooh, that's new. Ooh, I like that. That's 20 points. Dang it. Oh well. I'll level up when we go do the next part that I'm going to do. Okay, so same kind of thing here for the base. As you can see, by 10 you've got everything. All the deco blocks currently are free, and the miscellaneous things are all free. You just have to hit the level and unlock them, or what? No, a couple of them you had to pay. I had to pay for the O2 generator, water, oxygen, but you'll have plenty of. It won't be a problem. And then of course small vessel takes up to 15 to get the thruster. Force 85, I'm not quite sure. I don't know, maybe they have plans for this and they're going to make this a stronger thruster. But as we go down here, you can see. And then of course the pulsar laser and the plasma cannon. You got to go off planet to get those resources unless you can find them in one of the bases. So that's totally understandable. So about level 12 you'll have everything that you need. All you need is really a rocket launcher and a Gatling gun. You can get the job done with that. See, automatic door if you want to make a really big capital vessel with lots and lots of stuff. Anyways, and then the hover vessel, everything is unlocked I think by 10. Oh, no, plasma turret's way out here. But then again, that's because you're going off planet, and by that time you should be done pretty well when it comes to experience and killing things. So here you go, all of the blocks are currently unlocked. And then tools, you'll get all your tools by level 7, and then weapons, of course. Laser rifle is 105 damage, that's the top one, I think. We've got a laser pistol, projectile pistol, as you can see, 50 cal, ammo, damage 80. Oh wow, I think the pistol used to be 80, but now it's only 40, geez. So you can get this at 10, so I don't know. If I remember when we go do our next part here, maybe we will play with that. Anyways, of course, if you like a snipe, and you know, now sniper rifles actually are probably going to be a good idea for some extent as they keep adding more aliens that you're going to have to fight. Because you can get lit up pretty damn quick. So, of course, laser rifle, rocket launcher too now. I think the only difference between this and this one is you get one more rocket. This one you get 4, this one you get 5. I don't know, maybe it looks different. I don't know. Again, we'll see as we go through after this next part. Now, they've gone through, and that's pretty much everything I think for that. Yep. Alrighty. Oh, and there are 2 tiers now for refrigeration. We've got this guy right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 14 there, and there's, I think, 35 here. Yeah. Alrighty. So they have come up with new bases. There's a whole bunch of new ones, new complexes, all kinds of stuff on different planets. Right now we're on Akura, so I figured we'd do some bases here in the next episode, part 2 of this update, because there's so much stuff. So in part 2, we're going to go and we're going to hit a couple of bases here. Then I'll probably go to another planet and we'll attack those bases. Maybe we'll do the frozen planet or the lava planet. I don't know, one of those guys. Anyways, also, here is my turtle ship. She's nice and decked out, armored totally up. The ship armor, everywhere I could think of to get it and put it. So, storage, refrigeration, everything she needs. So, folks, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Smash that like button. Let me know you guys are interested. Again, this is Empyrion Galactic Survival, and if you've never played this before, trust me, it's a blast. If you look in any of the links that I put in the video with that little eye symbol where things pop up on the side, you'll see there's a role-playing series that I'm doing where I play Rev 5, and I am trying to survive being stranded in this system, but it has a Star Wars theme. I make up a whole bunch of different Star Wars ships, everything from an X-Wing up to a Star Destroyer. So you guys might want to check that out. It's still a work in progress. It takes a lot of work for me to put that stuff together, but it is a blast. And then I have all the beginner guides that they still pretty much work. They haven't changed the basics on how to build, when to farm, what to do when you first land. So it's all good. Like I said earlier, you know, when you first start out, if you go get 500 of all the resources, you get enough stuff where you can get good enough things to make a spaceship, good weapons, things of that nature. So folks, please smash that like button, subscribe, share. As always, I am the Rev. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. So keep your heads down and your guns up, and I'll see you real soon.